All right, for those of you who are tuned in early, we apologize as we try and get a handle on how exactly to film from down here in Alliance. Hope we didn't make anybody dizzy there at home, but it is certainly a challenge from down here. As you can tell, we're not center court like we usually are. We are off the end and trying to get that camera angle so that we can see the court and not have to do a whole lot of zoom in, zoom out for you is kind of what we're trying to figure out. So apologize for that ahead of time. They have started the pregame clock. 13 minutes and 40 seconds left to go before we get this one underway between the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs and the Mitchell Tigers in this C1-12 Subdistrict semifinal from Alliance. We will step aside for a word from some of our sponsors and be back with some starters and other volleyball niceties as we move closer to the opening serve here from Alliance. We work our way through this pregame warm-up period. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go before the opening serve today for this sub-district C1-12 semifinal game between the Mitchell Tigers and the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs. Let's take a quick look at the lineups for these two teams. First, for the Mitchell Tigers, season record of 24-4. They are very, very good, to say the least, folks. Starters this evening: number 1, Annabelle Gillen. She is a junior. Number 2, Jory Peters, a senior. Number 4, Victoria Schwartz is a senior. Number 5, Bethany Sturkle, a junior. Number 6, Olivia Armstrong, a senior. Number 14, Kiana Wilfred, the 6'2" junior. And at libero, number 17, a junior, Adeline Hobbs. For the Mustangs, a season record of 9 wins and 21 losses. Not the kind of record that the Mustangs had hoped for, but a whole lot of youth on this team. And they have learned a lot this season. A whole lot of improvement from start to finish here tonight. Starters tonight: number 1, Jayla Bramer, the freshman. Number 4, Callie Schultz, the junior. Number 5, Sierra Garrett, a sophomore. Number 6, Key Lovell is a freshman. Number 7, Devin Tinsvold, the senior. Number 17 is Gracie Perez, a junior. And the libero is the sophomore, number 16, Beth Bragg. So 7 minutes on the clock as we get a little bit closer to the C1-12 Subdistrict semifinal match between the Mitchell Tigers and the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs. We will step aside for a word from our sponsors and be back in just a minute here on SheridanCountyJournalStar.net.
You won't notice any untamed acreage here, a retaining wall that needs rebuilding, or an old gnarled tree stump in the middle of a field. Why? Because it's already been taken care of. That's why. New Holland has the power and versatility to create whatever world you imagine. Get 0% financing for up to 84 months on any compact tractor at your local New Holland dealer. New Holland, equipped for a new world.
So this is the first match of the day. The top-seeded Mitchell Tigers and the 4th-seeded Mustangs. The game immediately to follow this will feature the 2-3 game between the Chadron Cardinals and the Valentine Badgers. The winner of that game then, of course, will square off against the winner of this first match, and we will have a sub-district champion here this evening. Glad to have you along with us here this afternoon. Clint Anderson and Berkeley Haig behind the camera for us again this evening. We'll step aside again and be back with more here on SheridanCountyJournalStar.net.
Do you have enough cash to protect you and your family in the event of an illness or injury? Do you have a safety net? This is Major Medical Insurance. We all know that it's something our family shouldn't live without. If something unfortunate happens, it helps cover most of our medical expenses, like our doctor's bills or prescriptions. But while you're focusing on getting better, who's helping with the other expenses in your life? The important things, the things your family needs and cares about.
Aflac!
Aflac helps pick up where Major Medical leaves off, and it helps cover the expenses that matter most. Aflac knows it's hard to go without cash, even for a short period of time. That's why it pays you cash quickly. You can use the cash to help with essential things like your mortgage, your groceries, or you can use it to help with unexpected costs like transportation to the doctor or childcare while you're trying to get well. Aflac offers a wide range of policies that fit most budgets. So if something like this happens, you can protect things like this and help provide your family with a safety net. Get Aflac in addition to your Major Medical and let them work together to help protect your family. Aflac, we've got you under our wing.
Come help the Gordon Memorial Hospital Foundation purchase new furniture for the residents of Countryside Care and have a great time in the process. The annual Diamonds and Denim Dinner and Auction will be held Saturday, November 4th at the Gordon American Legion. There will be a social hour at 5:30 p.m., dinner at 6:30, and an auction at 7:30. Tickets are available at the Rushville Clinic, Gordon Memorial Hospital, and the Gordon Chamber of Commerce, or at the door.
So get those tickets this week. That's, of course, coming up this coming Saturday, November 4th. Get your tickets ahead of time. Save yourself some money. Come out, have a great time, and support a fantastic cause. The Diamonds and Denim Dinner and Auction this Saturday, November 4th. Well, we are inching ever closer to the start of this match. Just a couple of minutes left on this pregame clock. So let us take one more quick look at these starting lineups. Mitchell comes in at 24-4. They are a very good outfit, these Mitchell Tigers. A lot of experience, a lot of size, and they are the total package. Starters this afternoon, number 1, Annabelle Gillen. Number 2, Jory Peters. Number 4, Victoria Schwartz. Number 5, Bethany Sturkle. Number 6, Olivia Armstrong. Number 14, Kiana Wilfred. And the libero, number 17, Adeline Hobbs. And for the Mustangs, season record of 9-21. Starters this afternoon, Jayla Bramer, Callie Schultz, Sierra Garrett, Key Lovell, Devin Tinsvold, Beth Bragg, the libero, and Gracie Perez. Those are your starting lineups as we get ready for the introductions of the starting lineups here from the public address announcer, and we'll take a minute and get ready to adjust our microphone so we can bring that to you here in just a moment. Both teams heading over to the bench area. And of course, being a district game, we have to wait for the clock to run completely out, even though everybody is ready to go here.
We also apologize for the funky camera angle.
We apologize again for the funky camera angle. As you'll notice, we are set up off the far corner of the court, and it makes it very, very hard for Berkeley as behind the camera to get you a great angle all the time. So we'll turn it over to the public address announcer now.
Good afternoon and welcome to Alliance High School for the C1-12 Subdistrict Volleyball Tournament. We would like to call your attention to the importance of athletics to our students and our community. We display sportsmanship through respect, integrity, and leading by example. We hold all players, coaches, and fans accountable for their actions. We hope you enjoy your experience here at AHS. Please rise and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem by Kat Kuzmic.
At the twilight
In today's first game, we have the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs against the Mitchell Tigers. First for Gordon-Rushville, coached by Ken Colonel, assisted by Steph Lowe. Freshman number 1, Jada Brenner. Junior number 4, Kaylee Shorts. Sophomore number 5, Sierra Garrett. Freshman number 6, Lana Lovell. Senior number 7, Devin Tinsville. Junior number 17, Gracie Perez. Sophomore number 16 will be Beth Bragg, will be Gordon-Rushville and Arrow. And now, Mitchell, coached by Michelle Peters, assisted by Amy Williams, Amy Hester, and Jessica Arnott. 5'6" junior number 1, Annabelle Miller. 5'4" senior number 2, Joy Peters. 5'9" senior number 4, Victoria Schwartz. 5'6" junior number 5, Bethany Sterling. 5'7" junior number 6, Olivia Armstrong. 6'2" junior number 14, Tiana Weatherby. 5'2" junior number 17, Adeline Hines, will be Mitchell Guerrero. Mitchell will be home on the scoreboard.
All right, so there are the starting lineups. And we are just about ready to get this thing underway. Glad to have all of you along with us here this afternoon from Alliance. The top-seeded Mitchell Tigers at 24-4. The 4th-seeded Gordon-Rushville Mustangs at 9-21. Mustangs played Mitchell in a triangular last week, and they played them tough. They were in. They lost in 2 sets, but they were in both of those sets well through the middle of the set and really played extremely well. So we'll see what they have in store for us this evening as Beth Bragg comes in right off the bat to take the place of Sierra Garrett in that back row. Gracie Perez serves it up, and we are underway. From the right side, softly hit that time. Finds the open space on the floor. That's Victoria Schwartz with her first kill of the match. And we'll try to get the scoreboard to work here. Well, there is a quick tip try by Jayla Bramer. Ends up in the net, and it's quickly 2-0 in favor of the Tigers. As this is Schwartz back to serve. That one is in the net. And it's 2-1. So Callie Schultz back to serve for the Mustangs. Just underway in the first set here from Alliance. High, deep serve this time by Schultz. It's going to cause some difficulty for Mitchell, and it'll result in a free ball across to the Mustangs. They can't do anything with it. The free ball back the other way. Now here's Jory Peters with the swing. Down in front of Beth Bragg it goes. And the first kill of the night for Peters makes it 3-1. And now Jory Peters back to serve. And that is an ace serve by Peters. And it's 4-1. The Mustangs already without the same kind of intensity that they had a week ago down in Mitchell when they faced off against this Tiger team. So now it'll be Jayla Bramer back to serve. And that serve to the deep corner. And that is trouble. And that is a Mustang point. Nice serve that time by Jayla Bramer, the freshman. And talk about somebody that's come a long ways this season. That first match that we saw against Shadron, she really looked like a deer in the headlights, but she has come a long, long ways as that serve is beyond the end line. Beth Bragg comes back in to take her place, and it's 5-3. A whole lot of growth for this Mustang team through the season, as we've got a couple of substitutes now, as number 8 Ricky Ayala comes in, as well as number 9 Katie Jacobs, and Jacobs will serve. And the Mustangs trail by 2 in the early going. They'll try right side for Tinsvold. Somebody in the net, and that was one of the Mitchell Tigers in the net. Point for the Mustangs. It's 5-4. And now the Mustangs will sub in. Perez out. Jacoby Knight into that front row. Tinsvold out, and in to serve comes Grace Anderson, the sophomore. The Mustangs are really trying to serve this deep, and here for the first time tonight, Kiana Wilfred blocked at the net. Big block that time by the Mustangs. Anderson sets it in the middle for Garrett. Tries the sideline, but just a little bit too wide. Makes it 6-4. They had the right idea. Garrett saw the open space, pushed it a little too hard. Now here's Wilfred to serve. That one's in the net. And back to a 1-point game at 6-5. Key Level back to serve. Key, another one of those Mustang freshmen that's seen an awful lot of playing time this season. Jory Peters sets it across. The bump set by Knight. Callie Schultz. That was a mistimed hit, but there's an error on the Mitchell Tigers, and we are tied at 6. The Mustangs finding a little bit of confidence here. They've got this one tied up in the first set. Level with another high, deep serve this time. Peters with the back set. That's Gillen on the attack. Set by Knight into the middle. Garrett goes to the deep middle with it. Can't get it to fall. And then that is Victoria Schwartz softly over the blockers for her second kill of the game. And Mitchell back in front at 7-6. So this will be Annabelle Gillen on the serve. Anderson sets it across. This is Callie Schultz. And there is a touch. That one's touched and out of bounds. Point for the Mustangs. And the kill for Callie Schultz. Ties it at 7. And now Garrett back to serve. Garrett, just a sophomore, puts that one into play. They'll try Jory Peters from the right side. Level there and able to get a hand on it. The Mustangs are going to get this one across. They keep that ball alive. Here's Peters again on the attack. Off the blockers, Level with the up that time. And another good defensive effort by the Mustangs. Tipped quickly across that time by Callie Schultz. And the free ball across. Mustangs trying to set some offense here. That one a little bit too tight to the net. Anderson just had to tip it over. A good rally here. That one just slapped across by Knight that time. Jory Peters one more time and finally finds the open space. What a rally that time. Peters with her second kill of the game, and it's 8-7. So Jessica Cotant back to serve. Mitchell in those bright orange tops. The Mustangs in the white. Here's Jayla Bramer with a big swing out of the middle. And now back to Peters off the block. They'll set it for Callie Schultz from that left side. And now we've got a 2-hit violation called on the Mitchell Tigers. And the Mustangs have evened it up at 8. So Perez and Tinsvold back into the game. Anderson and Knight rotate out. Gracie Perez to serve. Back set to Schwartz. Perez is there but couldn't get much on it. That one's out of play. And back to the 1-point advantage for the Mitchell Tigers at 9-8. Victoria Schwartz back to serve. They go to that deep corner and just on the line, says the line judge. That is an ace for Schwartz, her first of the night. And back to a 2-point lead at 10-8. Soft, short serve this time. And free ball over by Lovell. Here's Wilfred in the middle. Big swing that time for number 14. Closes that one out. And that's Wilfred's first kill of the match. Wilfred listed at 6'2", and she is every bit of that. Here's Devin Tinsvold from the left side. And now Jory Peters dug out that time. Now here's Callie Schultz with a good attack. All the way back across. Schultz slams it to the floor. Give Callie kill number 2 on the night. Makes it.
They called it 4 hits, Clint.
Oh, they called it 4 hits? Hey, that's no. Well, 12-2. We got to get back down here to 12-8. That's what our score is. And that one is another Mitchell Tiger point. Got me all out of whack there. 13-8. Timeout called on the floor by Coach Kim Campbell.
Check out the great selection of sale items now at Hins Clothing in Gordon. They also have a great selection of sportswear, casual wear, jeans, shoes, and much more. Come to Hins Clothing Center at 208 North Main Street in Gordon. Did you know Strong Insurance is your independent insurance agency? We represent a variety of insurance companies and sell the products that most appropriately meet the needs of our clients. As an independent agent, we review many quotes and offer our clients the best policy options available. We don't work for any one insurance company. We work for you.
Well, both teams back out and ready to go. Well, that's why we have Berkeley up here to keep me lined out. After the 4-hit call on the Mustangs, pushes that lead to 13-8. And this has been a good run of serves here for Schwartz. Tinsvold tries to set that serve off her fingertips and out of play. Second ace of the match, second ace of the set for Victoria Schwartz. And now a 14-8 lead opened up by the Tigers. A bump set this time and the free ball across. Gillen will set it in the middle for Wilfred. Big swing. And another Mitchell Tiger point. Wilfred's second kill of this first set. This is a 7-0 run that the Mitchell Tigers are on here. Devin Tinsvold from the left side. And the free ball across to the Mustangs, dug by Bragg. They'll try the middle this time for Bramer over top of that block. No touch, they say, and out of bounds. And that is a tough decision there for Jayla Bramer as she's got Kiana Wilfred right in her grill. Tried to go over the top and drop it into the back line, but couldn't keep it in play. They'll try Tinsvold from the left side this time. Now back the other way. Here's Peters. Beth Bragg with the good dig. Wilfred with the save. Now the Mustangs back to work on offense. The quick tip that time by Perez. And that one off the blockers by Peters and down for another point. The Mustang block was up, but Peters caught just enough of it to drop it in behind him. The Mustangs having trouble getting the side out here. That's a good defensive effort. Into the middle for Wilfred. Look out. That one's beyond the end line and out of bounds. That will do it. 17-8, or 17-9, excuse me. Mustangs finally break that long run of points by the Mitchell Tigers, and now Callie Schultz to serve. A free ball across to Gordon-Rushville. Perez sets it tight to the net. Key Level did a great job of getting that ball across. The Mustangs are going to have to try and play this one out of the net, and they do. Now they'll come back to Jory Peters. Blocked at the net by the Mustangs. Big block that time. And the Mustangs with a point there. Well played by Gordon-Rushville. 17-10. Here's Wilfred from the outside this time. Not much Key Level could do with that one. That is Wilfred's third kill of the set, makes it 18-10. So now Jory Peters with the serve. And that's a good one. It'll be a free ball opportunity. Beth Bragg just barely gets to it in time to put it across. The quick set from the middle for Wilfred. Knocks another one down. That's number 4, and it's 19-10. Great timing that time and communication between setter and middle hitter that time, as that quick middle set to Wilfred results in another point. It's 19-10.
True Value in Gordon has everything you need to kill bugs. And for those of you not too worried about those bugs anymore, they also sell ice melt and snow shovels. Sides in Milburn Ford is your local Ford dealer, offering a great selection of new Fords and quality used vehicles. Sides in Milburn also offers service and detailing and is a dealer of Bad Boy mowers. See their full inventory at sidesinmilburn.com or stop by their lot on Highway 20 in Rushville.
Berkeley's got to make a few notations here, as we're always updating our advertising list. Both teams back out on the floor and ready to go here. Mustangs trail at 19-10, and now Gordon-Rushville out of timeouts in this first set. Jory Peters back to serve. Puts it into play, and we're back to work. They'll try the left side for Key Level. Tried to go the thin angle that time, trying to get around the block, but didn't get enough to get it over the tape. It's 20-10. Had the right idea. If you got number 14 up there in your face, it's a good idea to try and find somewhere else to go with that ball. Free ball across by the Mustangs. Not played well that time, but Mitchell able to recover. Mustangs scrambling. They'll try Key Level, and that one is outside the antenna. Not a good set that time. And Key didn't have anywhere to go with that one. Outside of the antenna, and another Mitchell Tiger point. It's now 21-10. Beth Bragg on the dig that time. Now here's Tinsvold from the right side. Got under that one more than she wanted, 22-10. Jory Peters back to serve. Mitchell leads at 22-10 here in this first set. Tinsvold tracks that one down, and Perez sends it over. Mustangs having a hard time getting into their offense. That one down into the corner. That is kill number 5 for Wilfred, and it's now 23-10. That serve is long. Makes it 23-11. Sierra Garrett comes into the front row. Beth Bragg, the libero, heads to the bench, and Jayla Bramer will serve it up. Number 1 puts it into play. They'll try the left side. This is Gillen, blocked at the net by the Mustangs. Big block that time. The Mustangs were there, and that block has been effective from time to time for Gordon-Rushville so far here in this first set. 23-12. Gillen punches that one across, but Bramer is there to track it down. Here's Key Level. Tried to cut that sharp angle shot. Couldn't keep it in bounds that time, 24-12. And now Mitchell will make their substitutions. In to serve comes Katie Jacobs, along with Ricky Ayala. Will step up into that front row. Bump set this time for Garrett. Timing was off, had to just push it across. Wilfred, big swing in the net. Anderson and Knight check into the game. Perez and Tinsvold out. 24-13 first set. Anderson back to serve. into the middle for Wilfred. Off the top of the net, they're going to say there was a touch, and that will end the first set. Final score there, 25-13. We'll step aside and be back in just a minute here on SheridanCountyJournalStar.net.
With the dawn of every new day come countless new demands. At New Holland, we know the value of reliable planting. That's why our P-Series air carts and drills give you precise control over your seeding, increasing accuracy and yield. When it comes time to harvest, the CR Series Combine offers superior quality, minimal grain loss, and increased visibility. Challenges will vary from day to day, but your answers to them won't. New Holland, equipped for a new world.
All right, Berkeley, prepare to be impressed. We've expanded our scoreboard, and now you can see right there, Mitchell leads 1-0.
Fancy, but it looks to me like it's just one more thing to forget to do.
It is one more thing to forget to do. Mitchell out in front, 1-0 here from Alliance. Let's take a quick look at some of those highlights from that first set. Garrett, just a sophomore, puts that one into play. They'll try Jory Peters from the right side. Level there and able to get a hand on it. The Mustangs are going to get this one across. But we're not going to take time to see all of those as both teams are back out on the floor. Still a minute and a half left in this break between the sets. But these teams are both ready to get back to work here. Again, we've said it all season long, but tell those sponsors of today's volleyball action that you appreciate their sponsorship. We look forward to a whole lot of basketball games coming up, and they would love to hear from you and know that you appreciate them sponsoring these broadcasts. There is a drive by Callie Schultz, but just beyond the sideline, and Mitchell out in front, 1-0. Wilfred gets that block up there, and it affects so many shots. They try to go over top of her this time. And now Jory Peters with the soft tip. We'll come back to Schultz through the block this time. Back onto the Mustangs side. And now slammed to the floor by Sierra Garrett. Big kill that time by Garrett. That is her first of the match, and it ties it up at 1 apiece. They left that pass hanging dangerously up there above the net. Garrett went up and got it. Here's Gracie Perez. They'll set it from the back row. Wilfred not able to get much on that one. Callie Schultz, and that one's out of bounds. 2-1. Callie more than a foot shorter than Wilfred, and she tried to go over top of her and drop it into the end line, but couldn't get it to come down quick enough. Here's Jory Peters with the serve, and a free ball across by the Mustangs. And Peters will set it this time. This is Gillen from the left side. Bragg with the good up, but all the way across and out of bounds. 3-1 Mitchell Tigers. And that is an ace serve for Jory Peters. That is her second of the match. Makes it 4-1. And the Mustangs can't afford to let Mitchell get out to a big lead here. Devin Tinsvold sends that one across just inside the line. First kill of the night for Tinsvold. Mustangs back within 2, and now Callie Schultz steps back to serve it up. They try Wilfred through the block, and then bad luck as that pass goes up and hits the ceiling, came right back down. Caught the Mustangs off guard. It's 5-2. There's a couple of beams in this ceiling that stick down below the roof. It was unlucky enough to catch one of those beams. There is an ace serve that time. And that is Katie Jacobs with the ace. And now it's 6-2. That pass really tight to the net. And Garrett's attack is wide. Now Mitchell's opened up a 5-point advantage in the early going of this second set. They'll try key level. Into the middle for Wilfred. She'll push that one across. They'll try level again as she was pinned up against the antenna, and they'll call the Mustangs for 2 hits there. Mustangs will call a timeout. It's 8-2.
The Italian Inn in Gordon serves up delicious burgers and steaks, as well as great Italian food and much more in a friendly hometown atmosphere. Open for lunch and dinner, the Italian Inn is located at 200 North Main Street in Gordon. Great Plains Communications offers fast internet speeds to keep up with the growing demands of your home or business. See what's available in your area by visiting our new, forward-thinking website, www.gpcom.com. Come see the pros at Napa Auto Parts in Gordon for all of your automotive parts and service needs. They're open from 7 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and 7 to 12:30 on Saturdays at the corner of 1st and Main in Gordon.
Somebody call the concession stand. They burnt the popcorn. That makes
not good.
Makes it hard to concentrate. Usually we sit up here and salivate over the smell of popcorn and good stuff. They got a little carried away that time.
Slightly repulsive this time.
Slightly repulsive. For Halloween, we're going to expand your vocabulary here this evening. 8-2. Mustangs need to find a little offense here. Key level with a good swing right to the floor. Give Key her first kill of the night, and it's 8-3. And now Sierra Garrett back to serve. Mustangs are consistently trying to serve Mitchell deep in their end of the court. Here's Level with the tip over top of that block, not handled well and out of bounds. So Key starting to find the range. 8-4. Peters sets it in the middle for Wilfred. Big swing, but Schultz was there. Wilfred blocked at the net by the Mustangs. Big block there. 2 Mustangs went up and shut her down. And the Mustangs back within 3 at 8-5. Katie Jacobs comes into the Mitchell Tiger lineup now. Sierra Garrett back to serve again. And Garrett with the ace. And that's going to result in a timeout called by the Mitchell Tigers. Mustangs have pulled within 2. It's 8-6.
The certified public accounting firm of Gardner, Lautzenheiser, and Ryan wishes good luck to the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs. Visit with CPAs Sarah Ritgarn or Mike Coombs or any of their other professional staff at 216 South Main Street in Gordon, or call 282-0842 for all of your tax, payroll, and accounting needs. Come bank with the best. Bank of the West offers all banking services, including mortgages. Come enjoy our welcoming atmosphere. The coffee pot's always on. First National Bank of Gordon is proudly celebrating over 125 years of locally made decisions and supporting our community.
Well, the Mustangs have clawed their way back into this second set. They trail at 8-6. Garrett with the serve. Go to that deep corner again. That one ricochets off the roof. And the free ball across. Perez with the back set. Jayla Bramer with a good swing that time. Now here's Wilfred in the middle, but Schultz is there. Now Key Level over that block. And Mitchell struggling a little bit here on defense. Jayla Bramer tries to get it to that deep corner, but out of bounds it goes. And that'll end the run. 9-6. The Mustangs trail by 3. Kiana Wilfred and back to serve for the Mitchell Tigers. Good serve by Wilfred that time, but the Mustangs are able to dig it out and the free ball back across. They'll go in the middle this time for Schwartz. Now here's Key Level, blocked at the net, back to the Mustangs. Free ball across. Mitchell trying to go quickly here. Gillen. With the up by Bragg and the free ball across by Perez. A good rally here. Gillen again off the block. Mustang block has been effective. Key Level blocked at the net that time. And Mitchell extends the lead to 10-6. A good rally. The Mustangs have been effective at the net. They've blocked several of those attacks by the Mitchell Tigers this evening. And now Key Level punches that one over the top. Back set this time. But the Mustangs are there. Quick tip to the deep corner. Wilfred got to it, but out of play it goes. And the kill that time for Gracie Perez. It makes the score 10-7. Grace Anderson and Jacoby Knight into the game. Grace back to serve it up. Mustangs trail by 3 here in this second set. And that is an ace serve for Grace Anderson. Well done. 10-8. Mustangs back within 2. They'll try that deep corner again, but Mitchell is ready. They try the back set. Things were kind of out of whack, and now the Mustangs equally out of timing. They'll try the middle, and that was Schwartz, and she put that one down with authority. Victoria Schwartz with her third kill makes it 11-8. So Gillen now back to serve for the Tigers. That one is deep beyond the end line. Unforced error pulls the Mustangs back within 2. And now Key Level. So Gillen will set it this time. Jory Peters with the soft tip. Mustangs able to keep it alive, but won't be able to get it across. An athletic play that time by Jory Peters to get that ball over into the Mustang side. And once she did, nothing they could do with it. So here is a serve this time by Cotant. And that attack is in the net. Bethany Sturkle on the attempt that time. So the Mustangs hanging around. This has kind of been the MO. They've been able to hang in there until they get to about 15, and then Mitchell is pulled away. We've seen that the last 3 sets that they have played going back to the triangular last week. Jacoby Knight backhands that one over the net. Into the middle they go for Schwartz. That one beyond the end line. And the Mustangs back within 1. No, they're going to say there was a touch. Change their mind. That makes it 13-10. Give the point to the Mitchell Tigers. So Victoria Schwartz gets another serve. That pass by Bragg not in a good spot. Garrett able to push it over. A soft tip that time by Peters, but the Mustangs are ready. Here's Sierra Garrett over the blockers and down it goes. Good touch that time by Garrett. That's her second kill of the set. It's 13-11. Gracie Perez back to serve. Devin Tinsvold back into that front row. That is an ace serve for Gracie Perez. And the Mustangs back within 1. (13-12). As we approach the midway point of this second set. Jory Peters on the attack through the block, but Bragg is there. Here's Tinsvold down the line. That's a Mustang point. We are tied at 13. Well, the Mustangs are playing well right now. Peters sends it up for Wilfred. That one just inside the line. Very, very lucky that time as it caught a whole lot of tape, rolled down the net, and fell off just in time to find the sideline. 14-13. Mitchell back in front. Jory Peters with the serve. Good attack that time, but an even better block by Wilfred. Makes it 15-13. Sierra Garrett on that slide had a good swing, but well anticipated by the Mitchell Tigers. Here's Devin Tinsvold, and that one no touch beyond the end line. And just like that, the advantage is back to 3 at 16-13. Back set this time to Callie Schultz. Tried to get it inside the back line, but couldn't find it. 17-13. Timeout on the floor called by the Mustangs.
Hin's Home Furnishings offers a full line of appliances, sofas, recliners, mattresses, and much more. Even if you don't see it, they can get it for you. They also offer free local delivery. Remember, every dollar you spend locally keeps money in our community. Keep your car, trade in your loan. Refinancing with State Farm could save you hundreds. Before high car payments get you down, give us an opportunity to help bring them down with great rates and no closing costs or hidden fees. Family owned since 1932, Strong Insurance is your independent insurance company, offering all forms of insurance. Stop in today at 224 North Main Street in Gordon.
17-13. The Mitchell Tigers with a 4-point advantage in this second set. They lead it 1-0 here in the C1-12 Subdistrict from Alliance. Glad to have you along with us here this evening. Whole bunch of folks along for the ride tonight. Tinsvold from the left side. Good shot that time around the blocker. But Mitchell able to return it. Another good attack this time. And the Mustangs are getting some really good swings here. The quick tip slapped right back across by Kiana Wilfred. She needed every bit of that 6'2" frame, but she went up and got it and sent it right back to the Mustangs. It's 18-13. She changes the game. And a free ball across by the Mustangs. Peters will set it this time in the middle for Wilfred. Blocked at the net that time. Garrett and Schultz teamed up for that one. And now they'll go over top of the block softly for the point that time. I believe that was Gillen for her first kill of the match. And it's now 19-13. And this second set starting to slip away from the Mustangs. Free ball across. Almost dropped in there that time. Here's Gillen on the attack. Level with the up. Now here's Callie Schultz through the block. That's a Mustang point. Good swing that time for Callie. That's her third kill of the night. And it's 19-14. Callie back to serve. A low driving serve that time. Annabelle Gillen, not much she could do with that. Mustangs tip it right back. Here's Wilfred, launches that one beyond the end line. And the Mustangs creep closer. It's 19-15. That's an ace serve for Callie Schultz. Her first ace of the match, and the Mustangs back within 3. Gillen sends it across. Now Tinsvold tries to find the back line, but a little bit too much oomph. makes it 20-16. Bethany Sturkle out, Ricky Ayala in along with Katie Jacobs, and Jacobs will serve. And that is an ace serve. Well, maybe not. Wow. What a defensive play by the Mustangs. And again, they get it across. Wilfred defeats the block, though, and down to the floor. Sierra Garrett with a heck of an attempt that time. Makes it 21-16. 7 kills on the night for Wilfred. A great defense on that last rally by the Mustangs, and Key Level. The big swing through the double block and down to the floor. Give Key 3 kills in this second set. And now Sierra Garrett back to serve. 21-17. Mustangs need to make a run here. Into the middle for Wilfred. Perez can't handle that one. Number 8 for Wilfred, and it's 22-17. And now Kiana Wilfred will step back to serve. Into the match comes number 12, Jessica Cotant, for the Mitchell Tigers. Free ball sent over by Bramer. Here's Cotant on the attack just inside that end line. And it's 23-17. Wilfred puts it into play again, but does not put it into play. Beyond the end line, out of bounds. 23-18, and the Mustangs will switch it up. Jacoby Knight into the front row. Grace Anderson in to serve. Mustangs trail by 5. Wilfred on the bench for the Mitchell Tigers. See if the Mustangs can make some noise with that big blocker out of the Mitchell lineup. The attack that time by Schwartz. The Mustangs are able to recover and get it back across. The back set to Cotant. Back to Key Level. Tries to get it to the deep corner. Now here's Annabelle Gillen. Over top of the blockers. Finds the deep corner. Well placed by Gillen, and that'll bring up set point. It's 24-18. Gillen back to serve. Jacoby Knight. Now they'll come back to Peters. But Beth Bragg is there for the dig. Into the middle they go for Bramer. And right back to the middle for the Mitchell Tigers. Out of play it goes. And Mitchell takes the second set, 25-18. We'll be back with the third set here in just a minute on SheridanCountyJournalStar.net.
Do you have enough cash to protect you and your family in the event of an illness or injury? Do you have a safety net? This is Major Medical Insurance. We all know that it's something our family shouldn't live without. If something unfortunate happens, it helps cover most of our medical expenses like our doctor's bills or prescriptions. But while you're focusing on getting better, who's helping with the other expenses in your life? The important things, the things your family needs and cares about.
Aflac!
Aflac helps pick up where Major Medical leaves off, and it helps cover the expenses that matter most. Aflac knows it's hard to go without cash, even for a short period of time. That's why it pays you cash quickly. You can use the cash to help with essential things like your mortgage, your groceries, or you can use it to help with unexpected costs like transportation to the doctor or childcare while you're trying to get well. Aflac offers a wide range of policies that fit most budgets. So if something like this happens, you can protect things like this and help provide your family with a safety net. Get Aflac in addition to your Major Medical and let them work together to help protect your family. Aflac, we've got you under our wing.
Between the second and third sets, here we are from Alliance. Clint Anderson and Berkeley Haig with you this evening. Mitchell leads 2-0 as we head for the third. Berkeley, what kind of fantastic advertisers do we have?
A bunch.
A bunch.
Sides in Millburn Ford is your local Ford dealer, offering a great selection of new Fords and quality used vehicles. Sides in Millburn also offers service and detailing and is a dealer of Bad Boy mowers. See their full inventory at sidesinmillburn.com or stop by their lot on Highway 20 in Rushville.
So the Mustangs really started swinging a whole lot more in that second set. They only had 2 kills in the first set. They ended up with 7 kills in the second, so a far more aggressive set for the Mustangs in terms of kills. Let's see if they can get on track here in this third set. Just underway with a serve from Gracie Perez. That is a nice up that time by Beth Bragg. Devin Tinsvold sends it to the deep corner, but a little bit too far, and Mitchell out in front 1-0. The Mustangs have never led in these first 2 sets. They've been tied a whole bunch of times, but haven't ever been able to get over the top and take the lead. Schwartz with the serve this time. And now Mitchell will set it in the middle for Wilfred. Blocked at the net by Sierra Garrett. Garrett with a big block, and so something we didn't see very much of down in Mitchell was the Mustangs getting a block up in front of Wilfred, but they've done well with it so far this evening. Tied at 1. Mustangs trying to get a lead for the first time here this evening. A free ball across to the Tigers. They'll go to the left side for Jory Peters this time. Now here's Key Level over that block of Wilfred. Now they'll try Wilfred in the middle, blocked by Garrett, but quickly back across. Level with that tight one, right tight to the net, and then the unforced error out of bounds, and for the first time tonight, the Mustangs out in front. They lead it 2-1. Callie Schultz back to serve. Great serve that time. Joust at the net, and they're going to say that is a net violation on the Mitchell Tigers, and the Mustangs lead it 3-1. Third set. Callie Schultz trying to get the timing right. Finally puts this one into play. Wilfred from that left side mistimed that one and had to just push it across. Into the middle they go for Garrett. Over that block she goes. Now Jory Peters blocked at the net again. Devin Tinsvold that time with the big block. Makes it 4-1 for the Mustangs. Those signs of life from the girls in white. They got a 3-point lead here in the third set, but that one just a little too much adrenaline behind that serve by Callie Schultz. It's 4-2. Well, we've said it a lot, but it's important to note this is an unbelievably young Mustang volleyball team. Just the one senior on the court right now, and that is Devin Tinsvold. A whole bunches of freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. Here's Wilfred with a big swing, but blocked back across. And that'll be 4 hits, and the Mustangs get another point. So a little bit of momentum now for Gordon-Rushville. Sierra Garrett with some good play up there at the net. She'll step back to serve. The Mustangs with a 3-point lead in this third set. They go to the middle for Wilfred, and that one, they'll say it was just inside the sideline. The kill for Wilfred, that is number 9 for her on the match. Cuts the Mustang lead to 5-3. In the middle they go to Bramer. Good swing on the slide that time. Gillen on the attack. They'll come back to Level from the left side, sends it deep. And that set right out in between the two Mitchell Tigers attackers. Wilfred got all of that one. Out of the rafters it comes. Tinsvold's able to push it across. Gillen with the soft tip that time. Good rally here. Key Level off the block and down for the Mustang point. Key Level did a great job of tooling the block that time. Sent it out of bounds, and the Mustangs lead it 6-3. Substitutions here for Gordon-Rushville. Tinsvold will come out, as will Perez. Knight and Anderson into the game. Anderson steps back to serve. The Mustangs lead it 6-3. Another deep middle serve. Not a good pass that time. The Mustangs with a chance here. Jacoby Knight blocked at the net. Comes back down on the Mitchell side. Now the Mustangs regroup. Set from Anderson. Key Level hits the antenna. That one's out of bounds. And a point for the Mitchell Tigers, makes it 6-4. Kiana Wilfred back to serve. And Lovell with the free ball across. Go to that left side for Peters. Blocked by the Mustangs again. This is as good as we've seen the Mustangs block at the net for quite a while. 7-4. Lovell back to serve. Into the middle this time for Cotant. Free ball across by Anderson, but it is out of play. And it's 7-5. But the Mustangs are applying some pressure here to these Mitchell Tigers. And Mitchell now trying to figure out who's supposed to be back serving. And now they've got the lineup fixed. It'll be Annabelle Gillen. The Mustangs lead it 7-5. Good serve that time by Gillen. Lovell on the attack this time. And now back to Peters from that left side. That one is just inside the line for a Mitchell Tiger point. Jory Peters' first kill since the 3 she had in the first set. Back to a 1-point advantage now for Gordon-Rushville. 7-6, third set. Anderson sets it in the middle for Bramer. Peters off the block. Took just enough off. Bragg couldn't get to it. Tied at 7. The Mustangs doing some things right here in this third set. Tied at 7. And another good serve. Mitchell starting to turn up the heat with their serves in this third set. That one off the block. Anderson able to keep it alive. But Beth Bragg upended as she tried to send it over. Timeout on the floor. Mitchell back in front, 8-7.
Come see the pros at Napa Auto Parts in Gordon for all of your automotive parts and service needs. They're open from 7 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and 7 to 12:30 on Saturdays at the corner of 1st and Main in Gordon. Come bank with the best. Bank of the West offers all banking services, including mortgages. Come enjoy our welcoming atmosphere. The coffee pot's always on. The Italian Inn in Gordon serves up delicious burgers and steaks, as well as great Italian food and much more in a friendly hometown atmosphere. Open for lunch and dinner, the Italian Inn is located at 200 North Main Street in Gordon.
8-7 in this third set. The Mustangs need to win this set to stay alive in this best-of-5 match. They're already down 2-0 to the top-seeded Mitchell Tigers. But they've played well. They've done an awful lot of things right, especially in this third set. They've looked really good. The block has been especially good by the Mustangs in this third set. But they now trail it by 1, 8-7. Annabelle Gillen with the serve. Drops that one in. They'll try the middle this time for Bramer. Off the block and down for the Mustang point. Jayla Bramer with a lot of swings tonight, and unless I missed some, that marked as her first kill on the evening. It evens it up at 8. Now Bramer back to serve. Jory Peters from that left side. And here's Callie Schultz. No touch and out of bounds it goes. Mitchell back in front by 1. This will be Jessica Cotant back to serve. Here's Sierra Garrett. Now the middle for Schwartz, but that one well beyond the end line. Point for the Mustangs. And once again, we are tied up. This time tied at 9. Perez in, Tinsvold into the front row. And Gracie ready to serve it up. Also, Olivia Armstrong into the lineup for the Mitchell Tigers. Jory Peters from the left side, but Bragg is there. Callie Schultz on the attack. And Peters again. Sierra Garrett almost found the floor with that one. Then the block at the net by the Mustangs. Callie Schultz blocked. Good defensive play by both of these teams in this rally. Here's Tinsvold. And now the free ball across to the Mustangs, trying to set this offense into the middle for Sierra Garrett. Blocked at the net by Schwartz. For the Mustang, or excuse me, the Mitchell Tiger point makes it 10-9. So Schwartz back to serve. Devin Tinsvold, that one really tight to the net. And no way Devin was going to get that one up and over that block of Wilfred. 11-9. And that is an ace off of Beth Bragg. And now that lead is expanded to 3 for the Mitchell Tigers. Schwartz with a 4-point run here. And a free ball across by the Mustangs. They go quick middle that time, but blocked by Garrett, but out of bounds. Garrett was there, but not able to keep that block in bounds. 13-9. Back set to Callie Schultz. Had to reach way back to get it, but gets the kill. Nice play that time for Callie. That's 4 kills on the night for her. Pulls the Mustangs back within 3. Now Schultz back to serve. Wilfred from the left side. Schultz was able to get to it, but it caroms off of the roof. And another point for the Tigers. 10 kills on the night for Kiana Wilfred. Jory Peters with another good serve. That overpass laid up there perfectly for Wilfred. Slaps it down, and it's a 5-point lead. Bump set this time. Level blocked at the net. Mustangs able to keep it alive momentarily, but once again, it's big number 14 up above the net. And now it's 16-10. Garrett with the big swing that time, blocked by Wilfred. The Mustangs with the free ball across. Back to Gillen. That one caught just enough of the net. Took a lot off of it. And a timeout called by the Mustangs. They now trail at 17-10.
Check out the great selection of sale items now at Hins Clothing in Gordon. They also have a great selection of sportswear, casual wear, jeans, shoes, and much more. Come to Hins Clothing Center at 208 North Main Street in Gordon. Did you know Strong Insurance is your independent insurance agency? We represent a variety of insurance companies and sell the products that most appropriately meet the needs of our clients. As an independent agent, we review many quotes and offer our clients the best policy options available. We don't work for any one insurance company, we work for you.
And folks, the Sheridan County Journal-Star is your source for all the news that is news in Sheridan County. It's available as an online edition. Sign up for it today, SheridanCountyJournalStar.net. Glad to have you along for the ride here this evening. The Mustangs in a hole again here in this third set. They gave it a ride and had a 3-point lead early. But Mitchell has come back. They now lead it by 7. The Mustangs battling to keep their season alive here. Big swing that time by Key Lovell. Now Gillen with the soft tip. Lovell is there but can't keep it up. It's 18-10, and perhaps the clock starting to tick down on the Mustangs season here. Jory Peters back to serve. Key Lovell on the attack, but Gillen is there to dig it. They come back to Wilfred. That one's in the net for the Mustang point. It's 18-11. Garrett back to serve. Bragg to the bench. Jay the Bramer into the front row. Gillen from the left side. Devin Tinsvold lost that one, couldn't find it. 19-11. Now Garrett out. Beth Bragg right back in. Has libero in that pink jersey. Good serve that time. A miscommunication by the Mustangs. A little disjointed on offense. Now Mitchell doing the same. Perez tries that tip to the deep corner. Now here's Cotant, but that one's out of bounds. Mustangs within 7. Anderson and Knight will come in. Perez and Tinsvold out. Grace Anderson back to serve. As they finally track down the ball and ready to get things back in play. Peters with the set this time. Gillen tried to tip it over the net, but I think blocked by the Mustangs. 19-13. Hard to tell if that was blocked or if it just didn't clear the tape. And there is the big swing by Wilfred, but again, that one in the net, and the Mustangs back within 5. And timeout called on the floor. Mitchell wants to talk this one over. The Mustangs making a little run here in the third set.
True Value in Gordon has everything you need to kill bugs, and for those of you not too worried about the bugs anymore, they also sell ice melt and snow shovels. My commercial writing skills aren't very good, Clint.
These are extemp commercials here.
Something like that. Family owned since 1932, Strong Insurance is your independent insurance company, offering all forms of insurance. Stop in today at 224 North Main Street in Gordon. Great Plains Communications offers fast internet speeds to keep up with the growing demands of your home or business. See what's available in your area by visiting our new forward-thinking website, www.gpcom.com.
Folks, don't forget about the Gordon Memorial Hospital, one of our partner sponsors this season. Great to have them along with us this year. Well, Grace Anderson back to serve. The Mustangs trail at 19-14 in the third set. Wilfred will have to set that one across. And the Mustangs in trouble and can't return it. (20-14). Wilfred back to serve. He's been very tame with those serves this evening. Hasn't broke out the jump serve. That attack by Jacoby Knight hits the antenna. Out of bounds and a point for the Mitchell Tigers. We saw a week ago she's got a wicked jump serve when she winds up and lets it fly. We haven't seen that tonight. But that one beyond the end line for a Mustang point, 21-15. Well, if a run is going to be made, it needs to happen here. Mitchell just 4 points away from closing this one out. Gillen on the attack, but that one finds the sideline. And Mitchell inching closer, 22-15 now. It has been a fun volleyball season, and I think we've got some really fun and entertaining seasons ahead of these girls. A lot of youth on this team, as that one by Gillen in the net for a Mustang point. Mustangs lose just 2 seniors off of this year's squad, but they are well stocked with talent moving forward. Sierra Garrett back into the middle of that front row. Great serve that time by Jayla Bramer. Jory Peters on the attack from the left side. They'll try the middle with Garrett. That one is off of Sturkle and out of bounds. Garrett's 3rd kill of the night, 22-17. Jayla Bramer lines it up and lets it fly. In the middle this time for Schwartz. Mustangs with a block again. The free ball across. Jory Peters dug out of there by Bramer. Good job by Jayla Bramer in that back row, and then returned wide of the mark for another Mustang point, 22-18. The Mustangs within 4 points late in this 3rd set, and Mitchell's going to call a timeout. So a great job by the Mustangs to claw their way back into this late in this 3rd set.
The certified public accounting firm of Gardner, Lautzenheiser, and Ryan wishes good luck to the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs. Visit with CPA Sarah Ritgarn or Mike Coombs or any of the other professional staff at 216 South Main Street in Gordon, or call 282-0842 for all of your tax, payroll, and accounting needs. Hin's Home Furnishings offers a full line of appliances, sofas, recliners, mattresses, and much more. Even if you don't see it, they can get it for you. They also offer free local delivery.
So, folks, our last partner sponsor we want to recognize this evening, Modern Farm Equipment in Gordon. Longtime sponsors, glad to have them along with us again this season. Jayla Bramer with the serve, puts it into play. That one very deep. Libero just able to get underneath of it and sent back across to the Mustangs. Anderson sets it up behind her for Garrett. And that one down underneath the net. And the Mustangs now trail by just 3. Katie Jacobs into the back row for the Mitchell Tigers. And the Mustangs making a run late here. Jacobs misplays it. Ace serve that time by Bramer. Her first of the night. And folks, look at this. The Mustangs are down just 2. Mitchell Tigers trying anything to change the dynamics on that side of the net. They'll try the right side. Jory Peters blocked at the net by the Mustangs. Back to Callie Schultz. Peters with a quick attack, but doesn't get it across the net. The Mustangs within 1. And this young Mustang bunch really feeling it now. They would dearly love to take a set from the top-seeded Mitchell Tigers right here if they could. They were down 7 just a little bit ago. Knight with the bump set. Free ball across by Bramer. Not a good pass that time. But here's Jory Peters. That one's off of Bramer and out of bounds. 23-21. Bramer comes out. Into the back row comes Beth Bragg, the libero. And back to service Jessica Cotant. 2-point game in this 3rd set. That pass really tight to the net, and Anderson able to keep it out of there. Jory Peters on the attack. Over the blockers it goes. And now this will be match point, 24-21. The Mustangs need to score 3 straight to keep this one alive. Garrett blocked at the net, but it comes down on the Mitchell side. Here's Schwartz pushing it across. Callie Schultz puts that one into the net, and the Mitchell Tigers will emerge victorious. But a valiant effort by these Mustangs, especially in that 3rd set. They fall in 3 straight sets, 13-25, 18-25, and 21-25. But give credit where credit is due. Mitchell Tigers, a fantastic volleyball team, and these Mustangs gave them everything they could handle in that 3rd set. So congratulations to the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs. They finished the season at 9-22. A lot of great days in front of those young Mustangs, though. And so congratulations to the Mitchell Tigers. They will advance to tonight's sub-district final against the winner of the upcoming match between the Valentine Badgers and the Chadron Cardinals. Thanks so much for joining us, folks. It really has been a great season. We hope that you will enjoy, we hope you enjoyed it, and we hope that you will join us for a whole bunch of Mustang basketball coverage as we get into that basketball season starting right off the bat as we get into December. So take a breath here in November and get ready to pop the clutch on basketball action come December 1st. We'll be there to bring it to you. Thanks for joining us here from Alliance. Again, the final score, Mitchell takes down the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs in 3 straight sets, 13-25, 18-25, and 21-25. For Berkeley Hague, I'm Clint Anderson saying thank you very much. We'll see you in basketball season here on SheridanCountyJournalStar.net.